Western Iowa Tech Television. This is an Election 2018 update.
Good evening and welcome to WITCC's midterm election coverage. I'm Jorge Casada.
Polls have closed through the majority of the Midwest. Let's take a look at some of the races happening through the tri-state area. Keep in mind, these are some very early numbers. So the Nebraska governor, Republican incumbent Pete Ricketts, is so far leading up against Bob Christ. And South Dakota, Republican Kristi Noem is very, very closely behind Billy Sutton.
So a very close race. Mr. Sutton's run a very strong campaign. Ms. Noem is a former congresswoman. That one again could be a very late night. Depends on when the absentees come into some of the counties to be counted. In some of the rural counties may take a little bit more time, especially you get further west. It's a bit of a challenge to be able to get all of those votes in and then counted and get them reported to peer. So maybe a late night.
Nebraska, not quite as close.
It appears not, yeah. It
not
appears
super bad.
For both the governor's race and for the Senate race. I mean, it's still a lot of precincts yet to come in, a lot of counties yet to come in, but it's looking like Governor Ricketts is well positioned.
Yeah. And Iowa numbers coming in now.
We are starting to get the Iowa numbers. I've been checking in on the Woodbury County race. Woodbury County has had its absentee ballots come in. My big observation on that is that you're seeing a lot of ticket splitting. So where you have the governor Reynolds who's running ahead in Woodbury County, J.D. Schulten is running ahead for the Democratic side, about by the same numbers. So the auditor's race, the Democrat is leading, and
we also took a peek at the Attorney General.
Okay.
That's
Tom Miller has been a longstanding Attorney General, and the numbers for him, I'm sure, very, very large. He's developed a strong reputation, is well known across the state. It's very difficult to challenge an incumbent with the name recognition that he has. And Attorney General's races don't get a lot of money to do the campaigning, so it's very difficult for people to knock off an incumbent in that type of race.
From what we saw from the auditor race, those numbers are not as close as some of the other numbers that we've seen with those absentee ballots from Woodbury.
Right. So again, all these are just the absentee ballots, and so what we don't know on those absentee ballots is, which party, who is voting on those. But the auditor's race, the Democratic candidate, Rob Sand, was leading by a fairly sizable margin, whereas Paul Pate, the Republican candidate for Secretary of State, was taking a very big lead out of Woodbury County on the absentee ballots. So again, what you're seeing throughout all of that is some significant, not just minor ticket splitting, but some significant ticket splitting, and we'll end up having to see how that works its way down to the state legislative level here in Woodbury County and to the county level, and then take that statewide, and it might yet be a long night for places in Iowa.
For sure. So down at the Woodbury Courthouse is Luke. Let's see what the atmosphere is there. No? Break? We'll take a short break.
For a degree in video and media production, Western Iowa Tech is the place to go. Through the video program, you'll gain knowledge from instructors with real-world experience through a combination of hands-on exercises, lecture, and real-world applications. You'll learn how to shoot and edit video, the basics of lighting and sound, and scripting for TV and film. Upon graduation, you'll be ready to enter the world of live television and video production. Get going and visit witcc.edu for more information.
Every day across the country, hundreds of college radio stations take to the air,
broadcasting music and programming that you won't hear anywhere else.
College radio changes the lives of those who are involved with it.
And can change those who listen to it too.
You can support college radio by donating to the College Radio Fund.
This fund gives financial grants to college stations that need it the most.
And is run by a nonprofit charity called the College Radio Foundation.
For more information, please visit collegeradio.org.
For a degree in audio engineering, Western Iowa Tech Community College is the place to go. Through the audio program, you'll get to learn from instructors with real-world experience through a combination of hands-on exercises, lecture, and real-world applications. You'll learn how to operate sound equipment for live events and sound design, such as mixing and editing for media. Upon graduation, you'll be ready for the world of audio mixing and production. Get going and visit witcc.edu to find out more information.
Every day, hundreds of college radio stations take to the air. Students are building skills they can use in the industry. They gain experience on the air and organizational talents that can be put to use in a workplace. Supporting college radio and donating to the College Radio Fund gives the colleges money to work with and opens the doors of limitless possibilities to students. The grants are given out by a nonprofit charity, the College Radio Foundation. Help prospective hires earn the experience they need. For more information, please visit collegeradio.org.
Down at the Woodbury Courthouse is Luke. Let's see what things are going like down there.
Luke Jansma back again at the Woodbury County Courthouse, where more and more people are beginning to file in, and we're starting to get more and more numbers from the 5 elections here. But we'll tell you more about those results as they come in. But for right now, some of the earliest numbers we have for J.D. Schulten is at around 11,932 votes, while King is residing at 9,603 votes. Kim Reynolds versus Steve Hubble. Kim Reynolds has about 11,851 votes, while Hubble has 9,851. Keep in mind that these are early numbers, and there's still more to come, but that's all for me right now. Back to you guys.
Join us again at 10:15, where we'll have a look as more polling numbers have come in.